Mm-hmm. Yummy. Good morning, friends. I hope you're having a good morning. Yay, coffee. Wake up. Wake up juice. Mm-hmm. I try and get this done before the family wakes up, but it always doesn't work that way. It doesn't always work that way, no. And trash can trucks that come around. That's what I was trying to fight against yesterday. Oy, courage to change. I'm not a therapist. My name is Ina Irby. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a life coach. I'm a mom. And here we go, February 6th. By the time I reached Al-Anon, I was desperate to do something about my relationship with an alcoholic. I hoped that you would tell me to, quote, throw the bum out, end quote. So I was dismayed when a member suggested that I make no major changes for 6 months after coming to Al-Anon. By the end of the 6 months, my thinking had changed dramatically, and I was grateful to have waited. At that point, something inside told me to continue to wait, to learn, to recover, before deciding about this relationship. But I hate to wait. I struggled, prayed for guidance, weighed the pros and cons. The answer was always the same. Quote, wait, do nothing yet. The time will come, end quote. That wasn't the answer I was looking for, so I ignored it. I forced a solution and walked out. I was immediately consumed with guilt and self-doubt. Had I made the worst mistake of my life? I still loved this person so much, and though I was deeply troubled, I wasn't convinced that leaving was the answer. I had to admit that I had acted prematurely. Only with more time was I eventually able to come to a decision that I knew I could live with. Today's reminder: when my thinking becomes distorted by trying to force solutions, I probably won't get the results I seek. As the saying goes, when in doubt, don't. The quote is from As We've Understood. Quote, guide me in all I do to remember that waiting is the answer to some of my prayers, end quote. I'll read that again. Guide me in all I do to remember that waiting is the answer to some of my prayers. It's courage to change. Affirmations for the inner child. February 6th. It's under anger. I'm going to take a drink. Yummy. Anger. I am an actor, not a reactor. Today, I will talk about my angry feelings rather than just blowing up. My uncontrolled outbursts damage those I love and shatter all possible lines of clear communication. My parents provided no positive model of how to deal with emotions in a healthy way. Anger was either repressed entirely or spewed forth in rage or cutting criticism. I learned to stuff my anger, only to have it suddenly explode like a volcano. I no longer want to be controlled by my parents' example or by the reactions of the child within me. He is emotionally stuck between being a terrible 2-year-old and a rebellious adolescent. I will not allow him to control my life any longer. Today, if I feel hurt or angry, I will talk about my feelings instead of just blowing up. I am responsible for my own happiness and peace of mind. I'll read that part again. I am responsible for my own happiness and peace of mind. I hope this helps you on your healing journey. Thank you for sharing your morning with me. Follow your bliss and be good humans.